Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Wide
56, right there.
There we go, going to 53.
I got one. Check.
It's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
56. Check 56. Let him know.
Here's Elliott.
You must be dreaming.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Defense. Check. Lucky.
Prescott to throw it. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
This is fielded at the 7. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Okay.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. On 1st down, it's Haskins.
Check.
Throw left side complete. It's Hodges. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Ready.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
We own them. Showing 8. 6 guys. 6 guys.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide 80.
Better be afraid of me.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Watch the ship.
And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Kill. 26.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. Blake Jarwin, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
The Redskins.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Let's go now.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
They're not ready for this, man.
First carry for Darius
Y'all
Geis.
playing the wrong football.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
Turn up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game.
Let's go.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Haskins on third down.
Keep breaking them balls up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man on a run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at about the Redskins' 18-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
There we go. 180.
57. Push him back.
Hey, kill. 26.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hit. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they've ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire. And they did, holding them to a field goal.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Geis with a carry on second down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards.
They'll try and get it to Geis. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Haskins. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready. Check Mike 54.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Haskins on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third interception in half number 1. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. From midfield now, Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the point per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 26, check 26.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
You think you gonna get this? Check 43. Shift.
Everybody kill.
Shift.
61. Match box. Light.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
56. I'm gonna come back to you.
Hey, kill.
56.
26.
Prescott on first down.
Oh, yeah.
Complete. It's Johnson.
Here we go again.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed it off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 21.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Wide.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Johnson first, a first down and more. And the catch made by Johnson. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open down and cover for so long. So maybe they want to...
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push on in front further. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, intercepted. Picked off Byron.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
10th carry now for Allen. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And we don't want to call this desperation. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll get 34 yards there. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
It's been a long day for you.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to call him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Sponge! No!
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
4 brings up 3rd and 4.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Shift! Watch the shift!
Throwing on first down. Haskins connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
Pull it together.
Out! Kill! Hey, turn it up!
Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. A gain of 6 there on first.
Easy work. It's
Let's
easy
just
work.
break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
That's what I'm talking
Antoine
about.
Woods.
All day, baby.
Able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll run the dice. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
We're going to 54. Why ain't?
Get that ball.
They'll now get the running game going with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Let's go.
22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Elliott. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go, boys.
Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Yeah, baby. Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Kill.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. On 1st and 10, Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
This fielded a few yards into the end